What's up, guys? I got this interesting video to react to. A woman complaining that Red Pill has taken her boyfriend away from her. Interesting, interesting. And how people would pretty much say Red Pill is like a religious cult. A cult. Ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. It's like it, sometimes it's like people really misconstrue the core of Red Pill and what it's like. It's not like it has leaders, right? I mean, it has popular people within the sphere, but they're not like, you know, a leader that's forcing you. It's like it's funny that when you think anyone talking about anything, right? If you think uh Red Pill is like a cult, you could say the same thing about, I don't know, feminism, democracy, practically anything that instills kind of absolutely any kind of ideology onto anybody. Okay, anything, school, yeah, like I said, the government stuff, democracy. It's like you name it. It's you can practically call it a cult in a sense. But this is the thing where people don't understand is like we are adults. It's not trying to, in the essence, I've always felt, in my personal opinion, right? Maybe you see it differently. I always felt Red Pill was just a movement where men can support other men, where men um, try to encourage and push other men to be the best version of yourself. You know what? I don't think you don't even need to put a label on it. I personally don't even think you need to put a label on it, right? I don't necessarily say that, oh, I'm this, I'm that. I don't, I mean, the movement, the Red Pill had kind of opened my mind, but I don't necessarily say that that's what I am. I'm just a guy who wants to support men, push men, or encourage men to be the best version of themselves. I want to show men, right, the hypocrisies of the world. So you don't be naive. So you don't be, I don't know, say, so you can gain the wisdom. That's the thing, right? I believe the part of becoming the best version of yourself, especially for a man, is gaining as much wisdom as you can. Okay? So, all the knowledge that comes with women, all the knowledge that maybe come with money, come with, I don't know, how the world may treat you or see you, it's wisdom that adds up and helps you understand the world and just, navigate it as best as you can. So, I don't know. Some people really see the ugliness, but personally, there's ugly in everything, right? And I never felt that, Red Pill or just men talking in general is out and out hate. I'd never see that. Because you think about this, right? A lot of times men are reacting to things that women say. Okay? A lot of the video, pretty much all my videos, I'm reacting to a woman. Literally. I'm reacting to what a woman does, what a woman says. So really, am I just making things up? Am I just taking things out of my butt and just saying whatever? I mean, I'm saying what I deem as logical, and you tell me if it's not, okay? Because again, I'm not saying nothing that's I'm purely going to say it's fact or I have studies to prove it. I'm not saying that, but again, in my view, it's logical, and I'm always up for a debate, up for a conversation. So that's my thing. I don't necessarily see men getting together as necessarily hate towards women. I don't. I see maybe like locker room talk, barbershop talk, just men talking with each other, men sharing their feelings, their emotions, their thoughts. So I think it's ridiculous sometimes what people just want to make up or want to see and hear. But let's get started.
Friend turned red pill, and at this point we haven't spoke for about a month, and I can't cope with the fact that someone who I saw is so compassionate and thoughtful and intelligent, so caring and open-minded, just completely did a 180. It came to a point where I started noticing differences in them. Like,
Oh wait, this is not. It didn't show the full part that I wanted it to show. Give me a second. Sorry. Yeah.
did just completely did a 180. They were just so supportive and caring, and even when I would have my self-sabotaging episodes, they still loved me. I feel like red pill men stole my future husband from me because I really thought this was the person. I don't want anybody. I don't want to be. Started noticing that they would talk to me like I was like their child, like something that they had to have control over. And then it evolved into hypothetical arguments all the time, like just about the stupidest stuff, about like child support and what makes a woman valuable.
You gotta think, right? Women never take accountability. They never deem things as their fault. Remember what she said, right? Self-sabotaging. And she said he's always supporting. Okay, cool. But nothing is like infinite. You make it seem like this man should constantly be fine with supporting your self-sabotaging behavior, right? And I'm saying she's probably doing attitude. That's a very vague and broad term, right? What does she do that's self-sabotaging? Okay, it's a magnitude of things, but these are things that no man can get over forever. Okay, there's a lot of men, right? And I've been in that position where, fine, I was like, oh, this is annoying, but whatever, I'm over it. I'll get past it. I don't care. But there's only it's only a certain amount, okay, that a man can handle. I mean, it's up to the man how much he can handle. But no man can just keep on handling and never tire. Okay? Here's a man, in my belief, because of the RP, he became to value himself. He learned to value his time. He learned to understand the hypocrisies, the delusions, okay, the illogicalness of women. And he sees his girlfriend being absolutely delusional, right? Her self-sabotaging behaviors, right? All the things that he deems or she deems as self-sabotaging, right? Has gotten to him that he deserves better than a woman that's trying to destroy herself or destroy her relationship. And he was fed up. He was tired of it. Yes, he was a kind man. He's all this things that she said she loved. But you cannot understand the amount that a woman, okay, puts on a man. Right? The amount of pressure, the amount of BS that women put on men's shoulder. And there's a certain point where, you know what? A man has to wake up. He has to wake up from this like, God, I'm tired. This is too much. Okay? So, he's slowly learning and he's slowly opening his eyes. And he's learning, he's talking about all these things that women do to men. Okay? How women don't appreciate men. How women pretty much seems to take advantage of men. Especially good men. Good men. And this is like, let's say this. What she's talking about, he sounds like a good man. But he doesn't deserve a woman that is, has an attitude, has selfish, right? And I believe, right, majority of modern women are selfish. Self-sabotaging, right? She herself is destroying her world. I'm pretty sure she herself has destroyed her relationship. The RP only opened his mind. Okay? Opened his mind to tell him that other men are experiencing this exact same things. Okay? Other men are standing up and saying, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Right? You expect me to improve myself, be ambitious, make enough money to provide, to protect, you put all this weight on my shoulders. Fine. But what am I getting in return? So what is this man that in her eyes was a good man? What is he getting in return? And now he sees this. Obviously he's seeing this, and you know what? In his eyes is like, I'm really not getting a whole lot in return. Right? Because this relationship is taxing. It's tiring and taxing. Let's see what else she has to say.
And like what women want in a man, all that. I'm like, I don't know why you're talking to me about this. Just kept progressing, and no matter how much I tried to improve.
And it's funny, right? One of the things that I believe RP has done is push men to actually voice their feelings and thoughts. Which is crazy because women have always complained that men don't. And yet, you know what? One of the biggest things I believe in modern men's, platform is that men, I do it. I push other men to speak. Speak how you feel. Speak your thoughts. Whether I agree with it or not, speak it. How do you feel? You tell me how you feel. Right? You tell me what you think. Because I want to hear. I want to talk about it. I want to debate. I want to have a conversation with it. I want to have a good, logical, and sensible back and forth. And yet, here's the thing, right? Her man is coming to her, talking to her about his thoughts, his feelings. And she's like, oh, why are you talking to me about this? This is the thing, right? Women, right? Shut men down. It's like if you don't talk to women how they want you to talk to them, how you want them to, how they want you to feel, how they want you to think, they don't want to hear it. Do not listen to women saying, oh, I want a man that expresses feelings. I want a man that, expresses thoughts. I guarantee you they don't. Because when you do, and it's to like the opposite or not what they feel and think, they will put you down. And like this woman, right? Why are you talking to me about this? And supposedly this is his girlfriend, not even wanting to listen to him. So really, another added point of why he sees like, okay, why am I even with her? I can't even express my feelings and thoughts.
myself and just give him what he was asking for. I felt like it just wasn't enough. I still don't understand what he was asking for, because these types of women that red pill podcast men talk shit about, like, I don't have a lot in common with.
She's like, she has to, I don't know, be pandering.
Like, I don't go out, I don't party, I don't dress really showy, I'm not a gold digger. Like, all I wanted was to just be loved by somebody. I felt like I was being torn apart. Like, I did this, but it wasn't enough. I don't know what to do. It just wasn't gonna work for them because I was too American and I didn't understand, and the women overseas are better, and it just really broke my heart. It broke my heart so bad. And it got to the point where my family witnessed it firsthand, like what they were doing, and that's when it ended. And I can't find closure because I'm like, what happened to that person? I feel like I don't know who this person is. What happened to the person I felt safe with? Because who they became, sometimes I did not feel safe. And it just hurts so bad. It hurts.
This is the thing, right? You gotta read between the line with women. I guarantee you that it's just that now that this man is realizing his worth, realizing that he you can't stand with these women's BS. Okay? If you want, to be worth something, okay? You have to stand your grounds, your boundaries. I don't think that this woman truly listened to what he wanted. I don't. I believe that she gets these clips and these talking points, right? Short clips and crazy talking points from, these RP men's content. And she assumes that this is what he wants. She assumes all this stuff. No. You can't assume that a particular man wants what other men say. You can't. But I believe the RP has helped to realize that, you know what? I'm going to stand on my boundaries, right? I'm going to stand on my principles, my morals. And that's what we promote, right? I know I do. And in her case, I believe that, you know what? She assumed, right? Like what she's saying, right? Why are you telling me these stuff? I don't want to listen to this stuff. So, did she truly listen to him out? Did she truly sit down and like, I want to talk, right? I want to listen to what I can improve from you, right? From your own mouth. Not from the mouth of men online, because technically we talk about in generality. Okay? It doesn't necessarily fit for individual cases. In general, yeah, be more feminine. Okay? In general, not be combative, not be aggressive, right? In general, don't view men on just money. Men should be viewed on so many aspects than just money. That's it. There's things, but then there's the individual cases that you got to understand. That what did she even talk to her boyfriend? I doubt it. I really do. Because again, this woman said she has she's chronically self-sabotaging personality. So really, she probably didn't listen to her boyfriend, but chose to go online and find what other people say. So really, that doesn't help you in your specific case. Again, general knowledge is not the same thing as specific, right? Individual cases. I would say, right, don't listen to any one person completely. Take the information and process it yourself, and then figure out how it can apply or should apply to your own life. Here's a woman that, you know what? She could have listened to RP content and said, you know what? Oh, I should be more feminine. I should be more wife-like. You know, think about my husband, right? Think about the man that I want to be with. I shouldn't value him on money. I want him to be the leader. I want to respect him. Okay, show him I respect him. Things like just very the surface level, and then talk to your man and see what are you lacking in this relationship. What can you improve on? No, just say all these things of like surface level red pill talking points that, and you think that that's it. Gold digger. I mean, that's not like, truthfully, like most men, they don't experience the pure gold digger, right? The crazy gold diggers. They don't, right? Of course, many women, they want money, but it's like, it's not this pure gold digger where, you know, a woman's trying to get thousands and thousands of dollars from you every time she meets you. No. But you know what? Don't value him on just money, right? Don't push him that, oh, I need a man that makes a lot of money. I need a man that takes me on trips, spoil me and shit like that. It's like, you take the surface level, understand it, right? But then talk to your partner, talk to the man that you want to be with, and see what he wants specifically, individually. It's just, like I said, just use the information, process it, all right? Don't just blindly listen to things. Because then it's a cult, right? When you blindly listen to things, then you're making it out to be a cult. And it's not. This is the thing where I think that's the problem with where women, and maybe some men too, right? Of course some men, are just not truly paying attention to the logic and the talking, right? The information that generally men talk about. Because a lot of men, just like they're saying, like, it's general, it's in general, right? And then there are specific cases where you can ask. That's it. So here's a woman that I believe she lost her boyfriend because he saw value in himself, right? He saw delusion and hypocrisy and craziness from his girlfriend. That, you know what? I believe that he spent years dealing with, and he was being supportive and kind and all that stuff, right, for it, but he felt years of dealing with, and he's like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with this. I deserve better. I want better. And here's a woman that, again, with her attitude, her personality, I can't deal with it anymore. Plain and simple. So, really, you know, things like that is that a lot of men don't value themselves. They don't know how to stand on their boundaries. They don't know how to express their feelings, their emotions, their thoughts. So, the RP kind of helps men, push men, support men to do that. That's it. That's the base core of it, right? That's the basis of it. To push men, support men, and encourage men to express yourself, right? Be the best version of yourself. Plain and simple. And, you know, women like this, no, men won't be able to deal with it. Men won't be dealing with your hypocrisies, your delusions anymore. That's it. They will put their foot down. You know, they will draw the line in the sand. And that's it. He was fed up with it. He was tired. That's it. So ridiculous that you blame other men for your own problems. This is a thing where, like, women, you don't know how to take accountability. And that's probably something else. That's probably another thing about her, right? She does not know how to take accountabilities for her actions, right? Her deficiencies. She doesn't. And you can see where she just glazed over self-sabotaging. That's very important. So, Yeah, that's the illusion of women. Later, guys.